This is the incredible Hawaiian island of Kauai. Hi there, aloha, good afternoon, how's it going? Today is Wednesday, January 15th, 2025, currently 79 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 26 degrees Celsius. Just saying hello to these big beasts. My hotel right over there. I am getting started with the day, walking up to the main highway to start hitching north. I have a beach in mind that I'm going to try to get to. We'll see how that goes. It is looking like a really ultimate day here on the beautiful tropical island paradise of Kauai, Hawaii. I am hoping that the weather holds a little better than the last time I went out on a beach adventure a couple of days ago when it ended up raining on me on Secret Beach. I'm going to go to a different beach, which is another one of my favorites, but it is a little tricky to get to without a vehicle. I am staying here at that nice apartment for the week, but decided not to rent a car because it's expensive and because I know how to get around this island without one. Hitching, bus, and Uber will all work. So it's going to be a bit of an adventure. Let's see how it goes. Another day in amazing Hawaii. So here is the main highway that goes around most of the island. Heading south that way to the airport and Lihue, the capital of the island. I'm going this way to the north shore. Let's see how long this hitchhiking takes. It's a good day to be hitchhiking. Rain, rain, stay away. And boom, I am here at the parking lot for Larson's Beach. That guy really helped me out. Daryl, who lives both on Kauai and in California, Japanese descent, but multi-generational local here on Kauai. His grandfather or great-grandfather came over from Japan, like early 20th century, to work in the cane fields here in Hawaii before it was a U.S. state. So this is crazy. He had seen my video, even though he is not a subscriber, but he watches my videos sometimes when they pop up if he likes where I am. And so I guess my latest video on Kauai had popped up, the one about the timeshare where I'm walking around the hotel where I'm staying there. And so he was coming back from the airport, dropping off somebody there, and decided to pull into my hotel to go look at it for himself because he had never been there. He's lived here on the island for decades, born here. So after having seen my video, he decided I'm going to just go do a little walk around the hotel there just to check it out. And so we went to pull in, and I was standing there hitchhiking. That was just now. And so he abandoned that plan and decided to give me a ride instead. and go back and check out the hotel some other time. And then I told him where I was going, and he said, well, I'll take you there. So got a ride straight here. So that really just saved me tons of time and hassle of waiting for the bus in Kapa'a. And then if I had taken the bus, then it would have dropped me off several miles from here on this back road, and then you have to walk or try to hitchhike it or whatever. And there isn't a lot of traffic, so you're likely going to end up walking the whole way. And so that saved me at least an hour, maybe a couple of hours. So amazing. And it is just an ultimate day. All right, here we are, the trail down to Larson's Beach. Reef safe zone, natural sunblock only. So one of the big advantages of Larson's Beach is, as you can see from here, the waves are breaking way out there because of the reef, as mentioned on the sign there, reef safe zone. So as I showed at Secret Beach, which I went to a few days ago, then it's a gorgeous beach, but then you try to go swim, especially in the winter when the waves are bigger, and the waves are just so rough, the riptide is very intense, and you can get wet, but you really can't enjoy yourself and just relax and swim and body surf and stuff. But here, the waves are much, much milder. So there's two ways to get down. You can walk over there and then go the back side of the beach and then get to the beach that way. But I will go this way in order to see the full length of the beach and then walk up it. So, story time. This is a whole story that I need to tell in full sometime. I won't get lost in the full story, but back in 1998, okay, let's tell a little bit of the story. I was in California working at this care home work exchange situation. I was basically homeless. It was part of my vagabond days. I had been sleeping in a tent in Arcata, California before that. Found this work exchange job offer, got that, worked there for like a couple months, didn't make any money because it was all just work exchange. And it was middle of winter, I was not having fun there, and decided, okay, let's get back to Hawaii. So I bought a cheap ticket and landed on Kauai with $30 to my name and no plan really. Yada yada yada. Maybe I will tell the full story sometime later. Then I got this job at an organic farm, again a work exchange situation, but a much more fun place to be than that other place that I was working in California. Was actually in Eureka next to Arcata, and the weather's terrible, especially in the winter, not much to do, so much better to be here in Hawaii. So I had brought my tent. This farm let you camp on the farm. You worked like 25-30 hours a week, and then you could work extra and actually make a little money. Cool people working there. It was a whole fun scene, and that was just a few miles down the road in Kilauea. And so because of where we were located, then I would, do lots of exploring up on the North Shore, and so this is one of the beaches that we would go to. So look at that. See, there's practically no waves. So there is the end of the beach right there. It's a skinny little beach, but so far not seeing anybody on it, but there were lots of cars. So people are here, but it's a big long beach, so it's never crowded. And this is, I'm not sure if it's official or unofficial, but it is considered to be a nude beach. All right. I am so stoked for this beach day, especially since the weather is cooperating. That makes all the difference. Hello. Hiya. All right, let's, hey there, right on, no worries. Okay, it is time to get appropriately dressed. Boom. So I bought this sarong at the ABC store in Kauai way back in 1997 when I came here as a 24-year-old backpacker and spent 2 months on the Hawaiian Islands, on the Big Island and Kauai here. I spent a week on the Big Island at that time. Wasn't really liking it all that much. The Big Island is great, but without a car, trying to hitchhike around big distances, it just wasn't as good for a homeless, carless backpacker. So I came over to Kauai and worked out a lot better here. Look at that water. Just ultimate. So there are lots of rocks, and so like there, not a good spot to swim, so you want to find one of the spots where there's a break in the rocks. So despite all those cars at the parking lot, not many people on the beach. They may be all crowded together towards the end down here because there's a part of the beach with less rocks up ahead, so maybe there will be a little bit of a crowd there. So yes, most of the people are down at this end. Some with suits, some without suits. All right, let's get in that beautiful blue water. Sparkling coconut water, passion orange guava. It isn't as good as it sounds. It's a little bit tasteless. But definitely better than nothing. Let's get wet. Unfortunately, I don't have swim goggles yet. Need to buy a new pair before I get to my next tropical island paradise destination. So there are still lots of rocks in here, so you have to be careful swimming. So the current is pulling really hard that way. It's like a river. I don't remember it being quite like this before. I was trying to get up there, but man, it's crazy. That especially isn't going to work one-handed. Let's try to get back in here. But the water is so perfect. At least it's fairly deep here, so you can really immerse yourself. Okay, just going to hang here for a bit, get some sun, and then the plan is to get deeper into the wilderness, so to speak. There's another beach down there. You walk over the rocks. It's even more remote and less crowded. some monk seal there. Very cool to see. It is very important that you don't disturb them and scare them back into the ocean, because if they don't get adequate sleep, then if they head back out into the ocean, then they can't swim as well and aren't as alert and are more susceptible to being eaten by sharks. So when you see those signs that they set up there, then make sure and go around them and be quiet and don't wake them up. All right, doing the walk across the rocks over to the other beach. And boom, there it is right there. I hadn't realized how close it is, right around the corner, and it is looking so ultimate. And then you can keep on going, and it's actually a bigger beach around the next point, but that sand is looking so nice, the water amazing, nobody else there. So it is definitely winter here in Hawaii. Now, if you're sitting at home in Canada or Alaska or Siberia watching this, then you might be thinking I'm sounding pretty ridiculous, but having lived in Hawaii, including through the summers are definitely warmer, and although it is only on average a few degrees temperature difference in the summers, it makes a real difference in terms of the temperature as well as the general climate of being drier, less rain, more sunny days, and that little bit extra warmth just makes it feel kind of more like Hawaii for me, because now as soon as a little cloud goes over the sun, it kind of chills down a bit, and you don't really necessarily want to get in the water, and then if you're getting the direct sunlight, then you're warm enough, but still there's just that little bit of like a cool breeze going across your skin, and you're not feeling like genuinely heated up. But summertime is when you get that, you know, more of a sort of blast of heat feeling, and you're more inspired to really get in the water a lot, and less of the getting interrupted on the beach by the rain like happened to me on Secret Beach a few days ago. So I would say that summer is my favorite season for Hawaii. Also smaller waves, so you can go to Secret Beach and many of the other beaches and the waves will be smaller, and so you can swim a lot easier. All right, look at that, just perfect. It's actually a much nicer beach here than there, and here you have a nicer area to swim with less rocks in the way. Other people have been here. Probably going to see some people around the corner there. We'll see. Certainly not a secret, but definitely less popular than Larson. So I'm not sure if this has another name or not. Let's see what's around the corner. And the moment of truth, what's going to be around the corner? A big hula party? Doesn't look like it. Is there going to be anybody else on this beach? Nope. Got it all to myself. Amazing. And then it goes around the corner up there. I think there's another little beach there, and then you get to more rocks, and then you can keep going. I don't think that I've ever continued on the rocks over there to see where that ends up, and if it goes through to another beach or something. So yeah, let's get down to the end there, just see what's at the far end. Look at that. Nice, clear, calm water. Let's see what the swimming is like at this other little bay. Maybe stop there, otherwise come back here. So, I lucked out getting here. Getting that ride from Daryl straight to the trailhead. But going back could be a very different story. So I'll have to leave some extra time for getting back. I can take the bus if I can get to the Molowa fruit stand, which we passed on the way here, and sadly it appeared to be closed, although he said that maybe it was just closed because they're closed, you know, Tuesday and Wednesday or something like that. Today is a Wednesday. Hopefully it's not closed down altogether, because it is right at the bus stop, and they make great smoothies and sandwiches and stuff, so it's a good place to hang out, especially if you're waiting for the next bus to come, because they go every hour, but it won't be open today. I was hoping to get a smoothie there. Okay, I hadn't remembered what this was like, but not a good place to swim. All rocky. So I will have to walk back to the trailhead from here, and then at that point start walking up the road, and if I get lucky enough, get a ride with somebody leaving the beach here. But otherwise it's going to be a walk up a dirt road to Ko'olau Road, a paved road. Anyway, I'll figure that out later, but for now I think considering where the sun is, this right here is the best spot to lay out my other sarong, my towel sarong, on the sand here, and just chillax here for a good little while. So I just saw a bunch of skinny, long fishes in the water. Let's see if we can get them on video here. I might be scaring them away because they were all right here before. Yeah, oh wow, okay. Dang, where did they go? They were all right in here. Here they are. I think they weren't a foot long, maybe more like 6 inches, but it looked pretty as far as I could tell. Seeing a bunch more there, and yeah, some of them are like a foot long. So this is amazing. I had walked over here and looked at the rocks, and as I pointed out, not a good place to swim, but I hadn't noticed there was something blending in with the rocks. Another monk seal right there. And there are two more, and there are two sea turtles. So right there, two sea turtles, and then two monk seals, smaller ones, there. And they all just totally blend in with the rocks, but I walked over here, and then I saw that seal, and then looked further and saw those guys. So I think that's a good sign that it's a good time to head over to the other beach and leave these guys alone. I would love to get a close-up shot, especially of the turtles. I assume you're not allowed to disturb the turtles either, so let them sleep. That turtle was definitely not there before. I walked right along that. So the only reason that I got such a close-up shot there was because I was literally that close when I noticed it. So hold out my camera there really quick. Great to see some of the Hawaiian wildlife. So I had a nice swim there. I hadn't seen a turtle. I was there for a little while, but more on that side of the beach. Hung out, took a swim, and then checked my phone. It's after 4 o'clock, so it is time to start making my way back. So this has been a really ultimate day on the beach in Hawaii. Glad that I got a real, genuinely sunny, warm day here on one of the best beaches in the world. This might be my favorite one on Kauai. There's also the Kalalau beach out at the end of the Kalalau Trail, but you have to hike 11 miles to get out to that one. But this is a great one because it is so remote. You know, it's not the best swimming because you have kind of limited spots to get in the water, but there is definitely the best spot to swim all along here, right there. Less rocks in the way. So now time to do the walk back along the beach and then get up to the road and then start walking and see if I get a ride. Otherwise, it is going to be a long walk back to the highway where I will either catch a bus or keep on hitchhiking. Back at the trailhead. Now the long walk continues up the red dirt road. Lots of cars still here, so they will be leaving at some point. Hopefully one of them will come along soon and pick me up. It is maybe half a mile from here to the paved road that goes this way, but that isn't the highway. And so then from there, I'm curious actually, I'll check my phone. I can go left or right. I think I will probably go left, even though I think that it is a little bit farther, but that is the direction that I need to go towards Kapa'a. And also there is the bus stop there. There isn't a bus stop to the right. So now that I'm away from the beach, feeling that sun more intensely. So, all right, nose to the grindstone here. Let's try to jam out these miles and hope that I get lucky, get a ride. So it is 3 miles, an hour and 10-minute walk to the Molowa fruit stand, which is where the bus stop is. So I'm going to really hope that I get a ride out of here. So that guy right there really helped me out. Here we are at the Molowa Sunrise Juice Bar, fresh sugarcane juice, as well as smoothies, sandwiches, and other things. But as you can see, it is closed today. So a few minutes later, that guy came along. He was going that way, as you could see, in which case he wouldn't have even come here. But I said, well, I'll get a ride with you to the other end where this road, Po'olau Road, connects back to the highway here, several miles that way. And then he said, well, I'll just take you over to this end. And so there's a bus stop right over there. I'm not sure what the bus schedule is. I'm going to, well, try to hitch it over. That is not a good spot for people to try to pull over. So, what to do, what to do. Oh, and then I realized that I had a conundrum because I only have $20 bills. I have no small bills and no change. The bus is hopefully $2 because I happened to mention that for some reason. That came up in our conversation there. And he said, oh, well, I think I got a little cash here. And so we pulled out $2.50 so that I'm now prepared in case the bus does come along. So that was amazing. Saved me a really long walk there and got me cash for the bus once it comes. But no, this is just totally not going to work. Nobody is going to want to pull over here, and it would be dangerous for them to even attempt it. So, what to do, what to do. I could start walking to a better spot, but then I get away from the bus in case the bus comes along. I guess I can try to hitch in. I mean, there is somewhere for someone to pull over. Boom! Yes. And boom, made it to Kapa'a. Going to the Safeway, get some stuff, and then get back to my hotel. Big thanks to Bob there. Cool guy. Surfer coming back from the beach. So this is Bob's car here. He had offered to give me a ride from here back down to my hotel. So I'm waiting to see if he shows up sometime soon. Did my shopping. Cost me $37.22 for salsa, avocado, tropical guava juice, mighty mango, eggs, cheese, and oatmeal raisin cookies. All right, let's see if he shows up here. I think that's him right there. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.